Hello, thanks for watching this video and thanks for desiring to be an excellent Christian steward. You know, when I started in the business of helping Christians plan their estates more than 30 years ago, a friend of mine said to me, "David, it shouldn't just be a last will and testament, it should be a last will and testimony." And then he told me about the importance of putting a Christian testimony in your will. And he went on to explain, did you know that a will is a public record document, meaning it will be available at the courthouse in the county where a person's death is recorded? He said, I could take you to central Pennsylvania and we could ask for a man's will that was filed there more than 200 years ago. And since then, I've called that courthouse and I said, hey, I really would like to know, is this guy's will still on public record there? And they said, yeah, it sure is. Would you like a copy? And I said, well, yeah, I would. And they said, well, do you want the Old English version or the modern translation of it? And I said, well, why don't you send me both? And I had to pay them a little money to get a printed copy of this guy's last will and testament in which he says, after having distributed all of his property, this is all the inheritance that I can leave my dear children. The religion of Christ will make them rich indeed. And I thought, you know, that's a pretty good testimony. Wouldn't it be neat if your great grandchildren went back and found out that you love Jesus and you'd put a testimony in your estate documents so that when you passed, they were recorded for public consumption. You know that man, by the way, because he said his peace so dear that it should be purchased at the price of chains. This is kind of my translation of his Old English. God forbid. I don't know what course others will take. But as for me, give me liberty or give me death. So the will of Patrick Henry is still available in the courthouse where his will was recorded more than 200 years later because it's his last will and testimony. Think about it. Let us know if we can help.